What is going on, everyone? My name is QB, also known as Damien. How's everyone doing? Sorry for a few days without an upload. I've been a bit busy doing family stuff, but you already know we're back on the grind. Trying to make this shit my job for real, so let's get straight into it. Last night, just out of the blue, LeBron James returned to the Los Angeles Lakers lineup. Went from listed out to doubtful to questionable, and he got named available literally an hour before the game started. And he would come off the bench for this game. But the thing is, the Lakers got absolutely manhandled by the Chicago Bulls team. And that's what I'm here to talk about, the Lakers' final push to the playoffs. Can they do it? And what do they need to do it? First of all, you can't be dropping games like this to the Chicago Bulls team. They're three games below 500. They're only just hanging on to a 10th seed in the Eastern Conference. Cannot afford to be dropping games to this team. Especially while you're at home, and especially your last game at home before you go away for a 5-game road trip. Quite frankly, I think the Lakers were just overwhelmed that LeBron came back in this game. Their defensive scheme was just absolutely atrocious. They allowed the Bulls to shoot 50% from the field. That's just not good enough in the NBA. If you want to have a legit chance at winning, you have to hold the team to at least 45% and below. As I said, the scheme was a mess, and adding LeBron James back in that mix maybe wasn't the best idea for this game. I think it kind of just got rushed into it, because I don't think the Lakers as well were expecting for LeBron to come back in this game. The medical staff that just dropped on are saying that he's available if needed tonight, and so obviously it's LeBron James, obviously he's going to play. He came off the bench, had a solid 19 points. Obviously we'll see him back in the starting lineup the next game versus Chicago Bulls on Thursday. Well, Wednesday for you Americans, Thursday for me because I'm in Australia. So adding LeBron back in the lineup all of a sudden, him coming off the bench, Darvin Ham had the most weirdest rotations. He didn't play Rui Hachimura at all, and decided to go with Lonnie Walker instead. Obviously Lonnie Walker, great player, he had a massive game before this one against OKC, he put up an impressive 20 points. He hasn't regularly been in rotation, so why would Darvin Ham switch that up? Especially when you're trying to fight him for a playing spot, when you want to keep to the scheme that's been working. He stuck to the exact same rotations the last 3 games, and Lakers went on the 3-game winning streak. Why wouldn't you keep that same stuff up? And what happens when D'Lo comes back as well? Are you going to leave Rui and Lonnie Walker out? That's one thing Darvin Ham's really got to set his mind on these last 8 games. Is to have a solid rotation, a 9 to 10 man rotation. And once he figures out, that's really when the Lakers need to kick their ass in the gear. I am a Lakers fan as well, for you wondering. That's why I've made multiple videos about them. But as I always say, if you have any ideas what team or players or situation I should make a video on, please let me know down below. The Lakers have 8 games remaining. If they want to make it into the playoff spot, which is that top 6 spot, they have to at least go 6-2. That's at least 6-2 with a bit of luck from the teams above them taking some L's. With the Pelicans winning tonight, the Lakers are actually going to dip down to 10th. Well, they're technically 9th, but they're tied for 10th with the OKC Thunder. There's some massive games coming up that the Lakers actually need to win. Can you imagine if they fall out of the playoff picture completely? Once D'Angelo Russell's back and LeBron's back, they have a full healthy squad. Man, I really got faith in this team that they will make the playoffs, or at least the play-in. But if you're at least going to make the play-in, try to go for that 7th or 8th spot. You do not want to be going out in single sets, because anything can happen in one game. We literally seen the Timberwolves take out the Clippers last year, and that's the situation the Lakers do not want to be in. And D'Angelo Russell has apparently been out with a hip injury the last 2 games. Don't know what's going on. It literally got reported an hour before they played their game against the OKC Thunder. But man, get him on the same doctors that LeBron was on. There seems to be something always going wrong with D'Lo. His ankle was out for way longer than what everyone should have expected him to be. And now this hip injury, and who knows what's going to go on. He's day to day, but you can just never know. That ankle day to day and end up being 6 or 7 games. Only have 8 games left. They need everyone on deck. And I don't know why they worked out Tristan Thompson and another big the other day, and they didn't sign any of them. Are you serious? Wouldn't hurt to sign a big man, especially when you're versing big teams like the Chicago Bulls. Anthony Davis literally got in foul trouble, and that allowed Wendy Gabriel to have to be guarded by Andre Drummond and defend Andre Drummond. Man just got bullied because the Lakers' height just got exposed. If I was the GM scout or the scouting team, wouldn't you just pick up a nice veteran center, just so when you do have matchups like this, they can come off the bench, give AD a rest, give AD less chance of getting injured, getting in foul trouble, or whatever it may be, just to have another bigger side of him to help him out. The Lakers technically do not have a center at the moment because Mo Bamba has been out with his ankle. He's about 2 weeks away, and that's how long is left in the season, so he won't be back until the playoffs if the Lakers make it. Even then, Mo Bamba isn't. He's a center, but he's not a true center. He's kind of like a 3-and-D center who all he really does is just shoot that 3-point shot, which is really helpful. It helps the Lakers space the floor, but on the defensive end, he's not the much reliable as either. Tall, lanky dude, of course he's going to get bullied straight into the paint every time. That's why when I seen Tristan Thompson, I was like, hey, that would be a great idea. You know, he has multiple years experience with LeBron James, won a championship together. And I just want to summarize this video for what it is and what I'm trying to say. Lakers need to go at least 6-2 if they want to make this playoff push. And their roster looks pretty damn easy if you ask me. Not their roster, I should say the schedule. The only game I can see him really like losing, getting blown out, and obviously is against Phoenix. And Kevin Durant will be back for that game. All those games are literally winnable. You might be saying, oh, the Clippers. Yeah, so what? The Clippers did not have Paul George. He's going to be out for who knows how long. For Clippers' sake, I really hope he comes back for the playoffs because they really don't deserve this shit again. But yes, I'll say it again. I'm trying to say they need to go 6-2 if they want to make playoffs. You know, get in that top 6 position with a bit of luck from Golden State. And, you know, some of those teams above them to lose. And to at least make the play, and you'd think they'll have to break 500, right? At least. So it's going to be really interesting. See what the Lakers are doing. Don't worry, I got some bangers coming for you the next few days. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it heaps. Head over to my TikTok for game reviews every single day. I appreciate the love, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.